Hello, hello. It's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am back to work on the black and white journal. We're going to add a pop of color here and there today. I had to take a break from Edith Holden. I was getting burnt out on it. Happens. It happens to all of us, so we have to switch gears. And I have several journals going right now. I have a bee journal to finish. I have this one. And I have the tall and thin junk journal to work on. I think I'm going to have enough of this that I can do just a total black and white journal. I've removed it all from the book. I did not save the cover. It was too wonky to use for another journal, so it's going to the recycle. But I have all the other papers over here. I have removed them all from the book. I have cut out these pieces to make tags. I've cut out some of the poems and things like that, and I've got different piles all around here. And then I cut out, of course, I pulled out the colorful spring plates that are in here, and spring and fall and winter and summer. I forgot a season. And I'm going to use these. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with them today. That's where our pop of color is coming from. Just to catch up with you on it, in case you're making a black and white along with me or anything, I did cut this down to 5.5 inches. I haven't looked at it to see what I cut off or what I left. So I'm not going to be too concerned about that. We have a lot of things we need to put on the pages, and so, we have to get some more papers in here for writing on and stuff like that. But I have a few more ideas, and I wanted to put them in here. So let's get started on that. And they are right here. So let's start with just this one. It has two big color plates to go in it that are, I cut them to the same size. Going to set those back there. And this I'm going to open up, and I want to darken my line here so I can see it. So you know what that means. Oh no, she's gonna ink. Oh no, maybe I'm not. Oh, there it is. Yes, I can. See? There we go. Now that makes it so I can see where the fold is. And I'm going to fold it over here and do the exact same thing. There we go. Okay, so on this side, I am going to put this picture. I do not want to put it right up against the fold. I want to bring it back so that when it is on this other side, it's just about the same size of a page. So let's go ahead and make a line on here so we can kind of see what it's doing and see right where it's at. So if we put a line right there and a line right there, we can see we need this much glue on it. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to use the Fabri-Tac glue, and my reasoning, once again, is because of the base in this is acetone, less likely to wrinkle, especially these color plates. And, hopefully, it'll look good that way. I hope. She hopes. We have lots of hope. Whoops. Almost went clear up to the top of the page here. Don't do that. I noticed when I was getting one of my videos ready that's already uploaded, I edited out as much as I could, and then I was done. Anyway, I noticed that I was out of screen a lot, and I'm really sorry for that. I don't know, some days it just really happens, and I know it's because the table jiggles and the camera kind of moves down a little bit, and then I need to go back in there and move it back up a little bit so that I can bring things closer to me. Because right now they are several inches away from me. And I don't know if you can craft far away from yourself very well, but they are 1, 2, 3, just about 4 inches up here. So, and I could pull the camera out further, but then you don't get a good view of what's going on down here, do you? So I'm going to turn this a little sideways, I think, because I'm going to have to match it up. Okay. Now I could make this into a pocket, but I'm not going to. This one is going to get glue all over it. I don't know what it's going to look like on the other side with glue all over it, but let's try it. Ready? Oh, looks like a garden. So I'm going to match this one up with that one, and it won't be easy because it will want to fight with it, because they're both shiny plates. And let's see if I can keep my head a little out of the way. Okay, and I don't know if we have it. It might be way off, but I want to take my little tool here and gently rub that. And I want to flip it over. Yeah, see, it's off just a little bit. But that's okay. We'll fix that. We'll fix you. You'll see. Long scissors, please. There we go. And I'm going to cut this just back to this paper here. Going to try. And with my nice clean scissors, I should be able to make a nice cut on it. We are talking me. I don't make straight cuts. I just make cuts. Okay, so there is that page. I'm going to just toss that up there for right now. And I'm going to grab this one. Let's see. Glue. Oh, look at this little plant growing out of my finger. It's a paper plant. And now it's growing out of my other finger. Okay. So on this one, I have these size plates. So let's put those on. First, we'll ink up the edge. Just so we can see it good. And we'll ink up this edge. And I think I want this picture on top let's see, how do we have the other one? Oh. So this one has to go this way. I'm sorry. That's okay. I like it this way. I'm going to put this one in the center. But once again, let's line it up and make sure where we're going to put it, which is right there. So I will need to I'll need to fold it the other way temporarily. Like this. I'm going to put that at the edge. Did anybody else watch the funeral today on the Queen? I did. Oh, I tell ya. When the lone bagpiper played, it brought tears to my eyes. It reminds me of just I don't know. But it did. It brought tears to my eyes. And of course, then, you know, you can have tears for your losses in your life too. And so anyway, that is what it did for me. Is it this way? Like this? Not really sure. I'm not sure. It has to go this way. Okay. Put that on the edge. Just like that. There we go. And now this one is going to go right here. It's a little crooked looking, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see how crooked that looks. Oh, because it is crooked. Okay, well, let's uncrooked it, because that makes the whole thing crooked. Okay, that'll be better. Got it. Okay, so this one's going to go here. So what I want to do now is make my marks here. So that I know where I am going to be having to match things up. You see that okay? Oh! Glue got out of hand there, didn't it? Okay, and then on this one, I'm just going to put it on this side. Okay. And I want to get rid of these pencil lines if I can, if I haven't glued them into place, and then get rid of some of that glue. And I have rather glued them into place, but they're going to be near the spine anyway, so I don't think it's going to bother us at all. I do see that it is off a little bit. It just means I cut these a different size than I cut the others. That's okay. We have a fix for that. Scissors. Yeah, I had fully intended on getting up really early to watch it. And then I ended up sleeping till 6 a.m. Never do that. But I had to keep getting up last night because the emergency broadcast on our phones, the emergency alert, kept going off. Look at that. It has a big pocket of air in it. How weird was that? Did you see that? I know I glued it down. Anyway, the emergency alert kept going off. And if you don't look at it, it will keep going off. So, there's a big air pocket in there. So first I was trying to get it shut off on my phone. Well, every time I'd go to look at the emergency alert, it would disappear. And that's what they do all the time on my phone. So I had to go in and figure out how to shut it off so it would quit doing that. Oh, finally I went to somewhere in the phone and did a search and found my emergency alerts, read it. It was an Amber Alert, which I'm happy to get them. I just want the phones to be a little easier to shut down. Boy, these get really big air bubbles under them. I guess you have to cover them with glue in there. See that? I have a fix for that. There you go. We can always put a little piece of red dot there. But if it keeps fluffing up, then I'll come over and poke one over here too. Just had to, here's some air. There we go. Of course, now there's a hole there, so there is going to be more air that gets into it. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know what's going to happen. See? There we go. Okay, so there's that page. And we have one more left to work on, and it is this one. And I have 4 of these. I have this one here. Isn't that beautiful? Now these are not going to go all the way to the edge, so I'm just going to wing it here. That one's going there, and I love this purple one with it, and it's going to go right there. There and there. So somewhere back here. Here, to there, to there, and then here, to there. I think it's probably okay. Here and here. Okay, so first we'll put this one on top. Unless I'm end up gluing the whole page down to the one below it. Okay, isn't that beautiful? African violets, isn't it? I'm putting it in wrong. This way. Yes, this way. Okay. Get all that glue off around the edge. Squish it down so there's no air. And then this one. Got glue. My finger. Yeah. That was quite a funeral. Can you imagine planning that yourself? Wow. What an amazing woman she was. You know, just really amazing taking that on so young and becoming the queen, and gosh, what a life of excellence, you know. And look, nice journaling page back there. I like that. Okay, I need to wipe this off. Okay. Now, this one is going to go right here. Oh, I probably will have to cut it down once I get it on there. But that's okay. I don't mind that kind of stuff at all. You know, whatever works to make it work nicely. And then this one is going to go down here. Excuse me. Oh, before I do that, let's set this down here. Like this. And now we know how far to go with our glue. Okay, I'm filling it in with glue this time. And we will work from one end to the other without putting the other end down all the way until we're sure we've got our air out of there. That makes sense? And I'm going to get my finger all yucky. I didn't think I'd ever get the glue off from yesterday. But I think if I get more glue down here around the base, you know, get it more gluey. And perhaps we'll have a little better luck at it not filling up with air. I don't know. It might get worse. Let's see. This way? Oh, I think it does go that way. I think I had it upside down a minute ago. Okay. So this time we're going to start up here. And get that glued down. Because we have glue on both of those, I can always cut down the paper. Still got air under it. I guess it's because of their color plates. Color pictures. And I guess this just... I guess it just likes to have air. Fine. Be that way. Be full of air. We don't care. Maybe it'll puff up and have like a little pillow in there. You never know. Okay. I'll get this out of the way. What makes me think I can cut it like this, I don't know. Okay. That looks good, actually. Okay, there's that one. Let's do this one. And it goes this way because the plants are hanging down. I see the... Okay, yes. That is the way it goes. And if they're crooked, they're crooked. I don't care. Let them be crooked, I say. All right, this is our last one. I guess if they get full of air all the time, then maybe they just should have been pockets, huh? What I'm thinking. Gosh, so much stuff happening in the world. Okay. Now this one I didn't push the glue down, so I don't know. We're going to push it around now. And let the glue find its way to the edges. And hopefully pushing it around will help glue it down all the way. I know what it is doing. It's making a mess. Couldn't be me. I'm just the builder here. How could it be me? Of course it's me. I know that. I've got to get a new mat for sure. Okay, so what I need to do is, I wonder, where's my water? Uh-oh, I'm peeling the paper away. Okay, too wet. Let's dry it up a little bit. Well, we'll just put some washi tape there. That's what we'll do. So there, I got it. I figured that one out. Okay. Looks good on this side. Wish it would have looked that good on the other side. Gosh, I was having weird dreams last night. I always have strange dreams. Do you have strange dreams? It's like my mind just goes wild. And then I wake up and I think, what was I dreaming about? That was so weird. I used to dream about having to work at this school that was way out in the middle of nowhere. It was surrounded by some trees. And it was kind of like an Alfred Hitchcocky movie, you know. But I had the dream time and time and time again. And I thought, why am I having this dream, you know? And I'd arrive at the school and just bizarre things were happening. And we'd have to take the kids to another room, and it was bizarre. I think probably, you know, got a buzz in my brain when we watched an Alfred Hitchcock movie or something. Probably The Birds, who knows? But yeah, it just was really weird. And so I was flying back out to Kansas, because I used to fly out here and there, you know, to see my grandson and my daughter and my son-in-law and my granddaughters. And lo and behold, I look out the window and there it's that school. And I thought, you know, I've looked at that school time and time again as I've flown out to Kansas. And that's why I kept dreaming about it. It was because I'd seen it and it was quaint and on my mind, and you know. And that is why that's where that school came from. It was actually somewhere that I'd seen it. So kind of bizarre, you know, what our brains come up with. But I guess it goes to show you that you can dream about anything that you see. And you might not even realize that you've seen it until you see it again after, you know, and then it makes sense. But the other dream I have always is that we are in a big old haunted house, and look at how much air is in that one. And in this house, it's not really haunted, but we're having a big party. And then my brother Tony and I are headed up the stairs to see if we can get this one room open, because my husband and I bought the place, but we couldn't get into this one room. And every time Tony and I get ready to get that door open, it's like, boom, I'm awake. So I've never seen behind it, I don't think. Kind of bizarre, huh? That's probably something from when my brothers scared me when I was a little kid. But, yeah, this has air bubbles all over it. Once again, pin poker. Might have to poke holes all over it. Well, we'll see what they do as they dry. Maybe it'll all kind of seal together. Okay, let's put these 3 in the book and see where they need to go. Okay, so I'd kind of like to put maybe this one towards the front. So I'm going to turn it that way. And then this one I'd like to see right here. So it's going to go that way. Okay. And then this one will have to go to the opposite way. Like this. And I have Christmas first. I was going to have Christmas last, but hey. Bring on Christmas, man. We're getting ready. And then, of course, I have another one here that's going to kind of protect that back there. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I like it. And we have this. Oh, I must have 2 of them going to the back, huh? Oh, I see what I did. This one goes in here. No. That goes there, and this goes this way. No. Okay, it does go this way. Christmas on the front. Okay, so we have Christmas. We have a plant. And then we have this one. We have writing. That'll be writing. Writing. And we'll have to check these poems too, because some of them are a little risque. I feel that they don't belong in here. There. There. Remember, I had these all turned the same way, and I had to unbend them and make them go opposites. Because I had all the coffee dyed paper on one side and all the flowers at the top. That did not work for me. I needed to make them go this way and that way. And there we go. That one, and then we'll have these two, and then of course we'll have our back on here. Like this. Fun. I like it. I like these. That's a kind of a cool idea, isn't it? Okay, well, thanks for joining me today and letting me take a break from Edith Holden. I'll bet you're glad too. It can turn into monotony after a bit if you just keep working like I do through a journal. And the reason I do that is because I like to finish them. I don't like having my bead journal up there on that shelf because it's not done and it haunts me. So anyway, but I am finding it's better to have several going so that I can work in them and break the monotony that can happen down here if we're not careful. So anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have an excellent afternoon. And thank you. Don't forget, give a thumbs up. Take a look at my next video. It's either off to the right or the left of the screen. There's one on each side, actually. One is the playlist for something, maybe this journal, and one will be a suggested video that you might like. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.